Good morning, everyone. In today's session, we are going to start with Unit 3rd, Basic Concept of Sales and Selling. Prior to Unit 3rd, we have completed Unit 1 and 2 questions also and chapter part also. Now, in Unit 3rd, the concept of sales and selling, what it is, how it will be performed, which type of selling we are going to do, these all things will be covered. After learning this chapter, we will be able to describe the concept of selling. We will be able to understand the importance of acquiring selling skills, explain the various types of selling, identify the various types of selling tasks, and appreciate the role and importance of selling intermediaries. Let's start with topic now. First topic, what is sale or why to sell? Basically, the existence of business would be in danger had there been no sale. It probably would not exist for longer. If producer has produced the goods but not selling the same, when what would be the purpose of producing the products? Therefore, the common thing among every business is selling. Goods and services must be sold in order for business to exist. The basic purpose of producing the goods and services would be defeated if no one is ready to buy them. For example, if cars are not demanded, then cars will not be produced. If people don't need mobile phone, then why would companies produce mobile phone? Similarly, if no one ever want to movie, the theater would go out of business. So the main concentration is existence of business. See the diagram, you will be more understand. Customer will demand for goods, production will be there. After production, now if selling of goods and services is done, if company is selling goods and services, then what will happen? Business will exist for a long time. Existence of business will be for a long time. If company will not sell goods and services, what will happen? Business will not exist for a longer time. So concept of selling is one of primary function of marketing that involves determining needs of customers and wants and aim at responding through planned personalized communication that influences decision making of customer and provide more opportunity of business in future. So the purpose of selling is to properly plan how to sell. Personalized communication, it means personally interact with people for selling the product. And one more thing, the decision making. Selling is planned and sometimes customized because in today's world of cutthroat competition, it is a necessary to provide customized services to the customer because there is a competitive environment, number of companies are selling the similar product, so it is necessary for company to selling the product in a competitive environment, and it is necessary to provide the customized services. Advanced services needs to be provided to the customers. In next part, we are going to start with characteristics or features of selling. First one, selling enables the buyer and seller to undertake a business transaction. Basically, the purpose of selling is to sell the product. So buyer and seller will be get together and they will perform a business transaction between each other. Business transaction means seller will sell the product and buyer will take the product. That is business transaction. Second, selling is a form of communication to inform prospective customer about the ability of product and make the product available at right time and right place. Selling is the concept of communication by which the customer who want to take the product, the customer who want to buy the product, the customer who need the product, we will be able to identify that what is the utility of product for a customer, what is the requirement of a product for a customer, and making the product. It means provide the product at right time and right place as per the requirement of customer. Third one, selling helps customer to determine their needs. Generally it happens when we are going to sell the product, we will try to identify the needs of customer, what he actually wants, what is the demand from customer side. Selling creates two-way communication between customer and salesperson. Two-way communication means two person will be in front of each other, one will be the buyer and second will be the seller. And process of selling enables customer to receive help with their buying problem. Therefore, it can be said that through selling, customer can determine their needs and can select products that are right for them. The major thing in the process of selling is that customer will be unable to identify that which product is good for him or which one is bad for him. So customer will be work as a decision maker and he can easily find out which product he can take from the market at right time or which one is a bad product for him. So decision making process from customer side is also involved in the concept of selling. And selling creates desire for the products. Skilled salesperson can create desire for new or established product. Desire means to say what is the requirement for a product, that is deserving environment. And they do this by determining client's needs, wants and buying motive. It means how customer is needy for the product, they will be able to identify. It means selling creates desire for the product. It means what is the utility of product for a customer. For example, if you know a business is looking for a software program, it means any company is looking for a software program that will help its accounting department manage data and save time. So you can talk about how your company easy to use software will make the accounting staff lives easier. It means a company will be able to identify that how a customer is more satisfied if he getting the product, what is the requirement from customer side from which he will be more satisfied. That is the desirability for a product, what he wants from a company side or what he wants from a seller side. And goods and services are sold for ultimate consumption. The major purpose of selling the product is there for creating the sale. It is to find out the sale in the market, to increase the business, to resell the product or to earn the profit for resale or for use in the operation of a business. Every business has something to sell. Either it is tangible product, either it is intangible product. Tangible means that can be touchable, intangible means that is not touchable. And selling can occur whenever, wherever person to person contact is made. It means it is a person to person communication, directly consumer and indirectly through the use of intermediaries. Customer can directly interact with the store or customer can indirectly with the help of agent. He can take the help of wholesaler or he can take the help of retailer. And selling helps in keeping our economy moving, promoting competition, affecting employment, adding utility, helping customer determining their needs and creating a desire for products. The major purpose of selling the product is to empower our economy. It means to enhance the economy level of business. Promoting the competition, it means promote their business. And major thing, create employment in the market and create utility for a customer or help the customer what they actually want, to help the particular person to taking the decision which one is good product or which one is bad product. Hence, selling plays an important role in our society and economy. Some people believe that selling is a manipulative process, but in reality, it is an informative process that aims at solving the problem of customers. Now, scope of selling. Why we are selling the product? Selling is an art that helps in make sales and generate profit for the concern. For that matter, salesman should have perfect selling skill to be able to handle all types of customer. And selling different type of product to different type of customer require different type of skill. Because in a market, high profile customer is also there, middle customer is also there, or poor class customer is also there. So different types of skills are required for selling the product to different type of customer or different level of customer. Hence, the scope of selling involves the following activities. First one, to generate sales. The ultimate purpose, the main purpose of selling is to generate generic sale for the organization. It involves planning the sales, making presentation, handling the objection, closing the sale or deliver the product or collecting for the payment. It means to generate the sale, firstly planning will be there. After that, Company will make some presentation view that can show to the customer. After, company will ask from customer where he is getting problem, or he is satisfied or not. That is the concept of handling objection and closing the sale. It means customer is ready to take the product and customer has placed the order. That is the concept of closing the sale and deliver the product. After taking the order, company will deliver the product to customer and collect the payment against the particular product sold by company. To provide services to the customer. Second scope of selling is to provide services to the customer. Providing selling services to the customer is also an internal part or integral part of selling. Providing management consultancies, repairing services, maintenance services, checking services, inventory services, or providing merchandise assistance, self-space management, and so on. It means all management services are provided by the company to the customer, that is to provide the service to the customer. Like you have taken a laptop from a market and you have taken 2-year warranty. In 2 year, whatsoever problem will be there, company will resolve all such type of problems. That is to provide services to the customer. And third one concept is managing competitor. Gathering information about competitor, equipping one to face competition, have full knowledge about its own product. Suppose someone is working with Lenovo company. So the person who is working with Lenovo has a full-fledged knowledge about the product of Lenovo company. If any customer asks any query, he will be able to resolve the problem of customer. It means the particular person having full knowledge about one's own product and customer, etc. It helps to the seller to manage competition, which is a part of their job. It means competition can be managed if you are having a full skill about the product. And professional development, the art of selling needs to be polished with the change of business environment. For that, participation in sales meeting and training program is mandatory to order to make selling personnel more knowledgeable and ready to face challenges. The ultimate purpose of selling is to create the professional development. It means it helps the person to make the professional. A person will be able to manage the sales meetings, he will be able to manage the training programs, he will be able to conduct the demo session. Everything will be the part of selling concept. So in this chapter we have covered what is selling, why we are generating sales, what are the characteristics of selling, or what is the scope of selling. This is session 1 of unit 3. In next session we will discuss about session 2, and exercise part we will cover in one PDF after completion of all sessions of unit 3. Thank you. Have a nice day.